Hey gorgeous, it's Ker-leen. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Today, I'll be talking about some super duper feminine fragrances that I have been absolutely loving as of late. These fragrances are for the girly girls. If you love fragrances that smell absolutely girly, fun, flirty, regal, refined, elegant, sophisticated, maybe even playful, then this video is for you. Hey friend, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for another one. I am so grateful for your time and I do not take the fact that you're here lightly whatsoever, so thank you again. For those of you who are new here on this channel, I talk luxury, I do review videos, I share my fragrance journey, I sprinkle in bits of lifestyle here and there, and in every single video, I share a word of encouragement with you towards the end. So if any of those things pique your interest, then I would love to have you here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell so you know exactly when my videos drop. All right, let's get into it. So this first fragrance is one that I have not worn in quite some time. I purchased it a while back, maybe a couple of years ago, a few years ago now, and it is one of the fragrances that every time I wear it, I feel so regal, so refined, so elegant. It is just so beautiful. It is also a fragrance that is very robust, very rich, very fruity and sweet, and so I was looking for fragrances that would fit the season that we're in, but still give me those flirty, fruity, fun vibes. And when I spotted this one on my perfume shelf, I was like, yes, you're the one I was looking for. The fragrance I'm talking about is Cassili by Parfums.
Cassili has fruits and florals at the top, some more fruits and florals at the mid, and vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood at the base.
This fragrance is so rich and creamy, but it's also fruity and playful. And then just like all of the other Parfums fragrances, there's this undertone of sophistication to this fragrance. So it is not your typical fruity fragrance. It has substance, there's depth here, and there's a level of refinement that we often find with niche fragrances. That is definitely here. Not to mention, I have not smelled any other fragrance that is quite like this one. This is a one of one and truly unique. This is so beautiful. I absolutely love this fragrance. And what I've noticed about this fragrance is as it ages, it gets stronger and deeper and even more long lasting. I wore this the other night and when I woke up in the morning, my fragrance was still going strong. And from my recollection, this was not long lasting when I first got it. So it definitely gets better with time. And now I'm getting a powderiness from it, like a hint of a freshness that I didn't get when I first got this fragrance. So to me, this is definitely gotten better with time. I absolutely love this fragrance. I think it's so beautiful. So speaking about fragrances that smell refined, they smell elegant, very regal. This next one is a new find and it was sent to me by Kodlage. So thank you to them for sending me this beautiful fragrance. This is Rhea.
Rhea has fruits at the top, some more fruits at the mid with a musk, and patchouli and blackcurrant at the base.
So Rhea surprised me in the best way possible. At first, I wasn't sure what to think about this fragrance. This is one that you do have to let sit for a couple of weeks, I would say, after spraying it out. So you want to spray it out when you first get it, let it sit for a week or two before you can truly get what this is supposed to smell like. After this had a chance to sit for a little bit, it completely blew me away. I am so loving this fragrance. So this is the perfect blend of fresh and fruity, light, subtly musky, and ultra refined. I feel like the patchouli that is at the base of this fragrance makes this fragrance feel like it has some depth to it and makes it feel very polished, but then there's supposed to be a black currant at the base of this fragrance as well, which I feel is so clever of them to have done because the black currant kind of softens the edges of that patchouli and keeps this fragrance from smelling too earthy or dirty or dusty. So the combination of notes in this fragrance was very well done in my opinion, and I absolutely love this one for when I want to feel extra put together and for the occasions where I want to smell expensive, refined. And this is all of that, but this fragrance is not doing too much. There's still a freshness and a lightness and an overall brightness to this perfume. It is so pretty and so girly, and the juice inside this bottle, this beautiful pink juice, matches the fragrance perfectly in my opinion. The bottle is also super cute with this little topper that looks like the dabber style perfumes. I really love this bottle as well. This is Rhea by Kodlage. So speaking of fragrances that have a perfectly done patchouli. This next one is one of those fragrances. It has a nice balance of fruits, florals, and patchouli. This is Miss Dior Parfum.
Miss Dior Parfum has fruits at the top, another fruity note, strawberry, and some florals at the mid, patchouli, amber, amberwood, moss, and cedar at the base.
I did a dedicated review of this fragrance some time ago, so I'll link that video here. But this is my very first Miss Dior fragrance, and this is the one that drew my attention because of those fruity notes. This one is also the first one I smelled that really caught my attention. By the way, the sun is setting over here, so if the lighting is fluctuating, it's because there are some trees outside and the sun setting, so it's making for a very interesting lighting effect right now. So one of the things I've noticed about myself as I've gotten deeper into my perfume journey is that I really enjoy fragrances that were created by Francis Kurkdjian. I feel like my nose tends to really enjoy his creations, and this is one of his creations. I should probably have more of his fragrances in my collection. And you know what? Why not start this year? I think I might start trying some more fragrances from him. Based on that discovery, I'm gonna sniff around. I feel like there's no time like the present to try some more of his fragrances, whether they be from the house of MFK or from another fragrance house where he co-created a fragrance. This is the year. This is the year where I pick up some more Francis Kurkdjian fragrances. I really enjoy his nose, and this fragrance is no exception. It is so beautiful in my opinion. Yes, I remember. It's all coming back to me now. So this is one I haven't picked up in quite some time, but it is all coming back to me now. The reason why I love this fragrance is because of how gorgeous that strawberry is in this perfume. Not to mention the patchouli has gotten better with time. It's less sharp and less harsh to my nose now, and this fragrance feels very well blended. It is so beautiful. This one has a nice combination of floral. I feel like the florals are very well done in this fragrance. I feel like you're led by the fruits in this fragrance. The apricot, the peach, the strawberries. It has a beautiful fruity opening, and then the florals start to come in, and the florals feel very rich but not too heavy. This fragrance also feels very subtly woody and earthy due to those base notes. And this fragrance has another fragrance note that I tend to enjoy in fragrances at the base, which is that amberwood. And that amberwood is a beautiful combination of the resinous, rich, and sticky feel of amber mixed with a woodiness. And the woodiness here is deep, but it's not overwhelming. And I absolutely love it when they do woods like that in fragrances. This is Miss Dior Parfum. The next fragrance I wanted to share is Whipped Cherry by Clean Reserve.
Whipped cherry has coconut water, pineapple, and cherry at the top, some florals at the mid, whipped cream, some more cherry, vanilla, praline, and cedar at the base.
This fragrance, similar to Cassili, has a beautiful mimosa note. The note mimosa is said to carry a slightly green, subtly woody, and slightly powdery feel to it, and I feel like that is present in this fragrance. However, this fragrance is very sweet, fruity, juicy, and a little tropical, if I may. I feel like the name is a bit of a misnomer because cherry is not the star of the show in this fragrance. Instead, this one feels juicy and fruity. That pineapple note in this fragrance is what I feel stands out the most in terms of the fruits in this fragrance, together with the coconut water that's at the top of this fragrance. So the cherry does not stand alone. Instead, think of maybe like a fruity cocktail that is served by a resort hotel poolside or on the beach. That's sort of the vibes with this fragrance. However, this fragrance does give us a bit more. At the base of this fragrance, there's another dose of cherry. There's also a whipped cream and a praline. So this fragrance also feels very rich and creamy and sweet. It is so delectable. However, it still feels like a perfume. It's not like an overly gourmand fragrance where you just smell like food. This one still gives us a little bit of a perfumey feel. It's juicy, it's fruity, it's light. So it's like a really nice balance, kind of a push and pull between tropical and juicy, as well as creamy and sweet. This isn't a very loud projector, but I do think this fragrance lasts for a very long time. It's one of those fragrances that I'll still smell on my PJs when I wake up in the morning if I spray it on before bed. So unlike all of the other fragrances I've shown so far that have a pretty nice projection and a very nice sillage, this one wears a little bit closer. So it is not one that people are going to smell from more than an arm's length distance away from you, even if you overspray. So just keep that in mind with this one. This is Whipped Cherry by Clean Reserve. So we have worked our way up to this last fragrance. This last one is sort of the big mama of all of these super girly, playful, and fun fragrances. And this one is the ultimate gourmand perfume. This is Marshmallow Blush by Paris Corner.
Marshmallow Blush has strawberry, raspberry, and lemon at the top, orange blossom and ambroxan at the mid, and marshmallow and musk at the base.
So Marshmallow Blush is the ultimate fun, girly, creamy, sweet, sugary sweet, fruity, slightly zesty fragrance. Not to mention this one is a beautiful projector, it has amazing sillage, and it is long lasting. Oh, that's sugary sweet. It is so sweet. So if you're looking for a really sweet, creamy, subtly powdery, slightly zesty, fruity, lightly candied, rich and thick fragrance, this is going to give you all of that and then some. I still feel the same about it today as I did when I first received it. It is a beautifully done fragrance. This one is inspired by Young Bougie Marshmallow by Cassili, and by now, because of all of the other inspirations, we know that while this one isn't a perfect one-to-one, it definitely gets you close, but then there's that added benefit of amazing performance. So this one had to be on this list, y'all. It is the ultimate girly, fun, sweet, playful fragrance. This is Marshmallow Blush by Paris Corner. Okay friends, so we've come to the end of the video and I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching all the way up to this point. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. And if you're here and you love fragrance content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you never miss another video. Also, I want to say thank you to everyone who has purchased my latest devotional, Align and Reign. I wrote this devotional from a very personal place. It's definitely a labor of love and it is one that I want to get into your hands. If you're someone that is on a glow up journey, now that we're in the beginning of a new year, there is no time like the present to really start to work on our personal goals. So this journal focuses on emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being, and it also gives you action steps that you can put into practice in your everyday life. It is available on Amazon, on Etsy, as well as on my website, fitnessprincess.co. I'll put all the links towards the top of the description box. And as usual, I wanted to share a little bit of encouragement with you today. This past week, I was reminded that I am worthy just the way that God made me. And I want to extend that reminder to you as well. You are worthy just the way that God made you. You don't have to perform for other people to see your worth. You don't have to reach certain levels of achievement. You don't have to go out of your way. You don't have to overextend yourself or be or do things that you don't feel represent you just so that other people can see your worth. You are worthy just the way that God created you. And on top of that, you're a one of one. There is no one on this planet quite like you. So really lean into that this new year and spend some time with God and ask Him to reveal to you what it is you were personally crafted and created to be doing on this earth because of the fact that you are a one of one and there is no one quite like you, my friend. As always, I will be over here doing the exact same thing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye!